So just allow your hips just to sink back, extending through the fingers, resting on the forehead. Just coming into the space. Just allow a nice sense of creating nice release on those inner hips. And on the next inhale breath, let's come up. And as you exhale, just extending the feet back, hands underneath the shoulders, which they should be already. So the tops of the fingers underneath the tops of the armpits. Draw your arms in, and as you inhale, just lift through the chest, draw the shoulders back. And as you exhale, lowering down. So you inhale, the tops of the pelvis is lightly pressing the ground, lifting through the chest, keeping the neck long. And as you exhale, coming down. One more time. As you inhale, it's lifting up, pressing into the ground. And as you exhale, lowering down. And on the next inhale, let's come up to all fours. Then exhale, let's just make our way to it, sitting on the backs of our heels, if that's comfortable. If that's not comfortable, you can spray your feet out wide. Or you can place a blanket or some sort of pillow in between the backs of the heels and the buttocks. Just placing your hands initially on the lap. Take the right elbow up and then crossing with the left. So the palms are facing or grabbing hold of the thumb. Inhale, lift up. And then exhale, lowering down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lowering down. Just create a nice bit of lubrication around the shoulders. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, it's opening up. Inhale, rise. And then exhale, hands behind. Inhale, coming back. And exhale, place the right elbow across the left. Inhale, lifting up. And then exhale, down. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, come back to center. Inhale, opening out. Just have your elbows in line with the shoulders. And the next inhale, it's opening up. Then exhale, interlace the hands. One more time. Inhale, rise. Then exhale, right elbow over left. Inhale, lifting up. And then exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lift. And then exhale is opening out again. Take a breath. And as you exhale, place the left elbow across the right. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, down. Inhale, rise. And then exhale, it's opening out. Take a breath. As you exhale, just coming all the way down to all fours. Inhale, tip the lower back. Exhale, round. Inhale, arching the spine, drawing the chest towards the floor. Lifting up, keeping the shoulders nice and level. Next exhale, we tuck the chin in, broadening through the shoulders. Inhale, just lowering and lengthening, the chest draws forward. And as you exhale again, just rounding like a mushroom, drawing the belly button in. One more time. Inhale, just lower back lifts, hips lift, chest rises. And on the next exhale, from the tops of the hands, we're lifting up. Inhale, coming back to all fours. And then exhale, let's come back to child's. Take one moment here in child's. And on the next inhale, let's come up. Then exhale, turn the toes under, lift the hips. Downward facing dog. So, fingers spreading wide. Just resting on the tops of the feet. Really pressing away through the hands. Yeah, so the insides of the ears are in line with the armpits. And you're lifting through the hips, inner thighs spreading back and apart. Very nice, Luca. Okay. On the next inhale, it's coiling over into plank, rising over, shoulders over wrist, and then lifting up. And then exhale with soft knees. Back to our dog. Inhale, rising, lifting all the way up. And then exhale again. Just soften the knees, hip bones rising. Inhale, just lifting all the way up one more time, and then rising up, and then tailbone down. Keep the neck long. And exhale again, just lifting those hips back up. And on the next inhale, let's bend the knees. Then exhale, hop, step, or jump forward. Inhale, float the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising all the way up. Exhale, hands to press. Let's just start our warm-up. Inhale, rise. And exhale, just allow yourself just to fold at the knees, just tilting of the pelvis and fold. Inhale, chest draws forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, floating all the way up. Exhale, hands to prayer. 2 more times. Inhale, rise. Keep the shoulders soft. And exhale. Again, just allow yourself just to fold. Belly button draws in. Inhale, lift the chest, looking forward. And exhale, fold. Inhale, sweeping all the way up. Exhale, hands to prayer. 1 more time. Inhale, we're opening up. And exhale. Again, allow the pelvis just to tilt and fold. Inhale, we're floating up. Inner thighs draw back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, swimming all the way up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Very nice. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we float halfway. Exhale, step the right foot back, keep the right heel lifted. Inhale, pressing up. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, step the right foot in between the hands. Inhale, pressing up. Exhale, stepping forward. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising all the way up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Very nice. Let's keep that going. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, the chest draws forward. Exhale, set the left foot back, keep the left heel lifted. Inhale, pressing up. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, coiling into plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, set the left foot in between the hands, back heel lifted. Inhale, chest draws forward. Exhale, stepping forward. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising all the way up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Let's keep that going. Inhale, rise, introducing cobra. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, set the right foot back, while the back meets the ground. Inhale, sweeping all the way up. Exhale, hands down, plank. Inhale in plank. Exhale, lower the knees towards the ground. Lower the chest, hips, ribs. Inhale, cobra, pressing up. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, lower the left knee to the ground, set the right foot forward. Inhale, sweeping all the way up. Exhale, hands down, stepping forward. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising all the way up. Exhale, hands to press. Yeah, Luca, do you mind if I put you on mute? I'm hearing a lot of background noise.
Yeah.
No worries. Cool. All right. Oops. Okay. Inhale, rise, other side. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chest draws forward, inner thighs back. Exhale, step the left foot back, lower the back knee to the ground. Inhale, rising all the way up. Exhale, ground the hands, plank. Inhale in plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, lower the right knee to the ground, step the left foot forward. Inhale, rising all the way up. Exhale, hands down, stepping forward. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweeping all the way up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Very nice. Let's keep that going. Inhale, rising. Exhale, folding. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, lower the back knee to the right knee to the ground, lower the back knee to the ground. Inhale, sweeping all the way up. Exhale, hands down, plank. Inhale, in plank. Exhale, lower the knees to the ground, lower the chest, thighs, and ribs. Inhale, press into the ground, lifting the chest, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale here. Exhale, lower the left knee to the ground, step the right foot forward. Inhale, floating up. Exhale, hands down, stepping forward. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising all the way up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Let's keep that going. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lower the back knee to the ground. Lower the back left foot to the ground. Lower the back knee. Inhale, rise. Exhale, ground the hands, plank. Inhale in plank. Exhale, lower all the way to the ground. Inhale, locust. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, lower the right knee to the ground, set the left foot forward. Inhale, floating all the way up. Exhale, hands down, stepping forward. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising all the way up. Exhale, hands spread. One more sun salutation flow. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, ground the hands, stepping back. Plank. One breath in plank. Exhale, lower down halfway, chaturanga or knees on the mat, your choice. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Let's take 5 easy, steady breaths. Just allow those hands to soften, gripping through the palms of the mat. The elbows drawn in, the shoulders broad. And just allow your chest just to sink a little towards the ground. So we're working on the back, we're going to create a little bit more space. So just allow the heart to just melt towards the ground a little bit as you lift through the hips, spinning the inner thighs back and apart. If it's available, you can straighten those legs. Otherwise, keep them bent. Take one more breath. And on the next inhale, let's bend the knees. Then exhale, hop, step, or jump forward. Inhale, we float halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising all the way up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Let's do one more Surya Namaskar A. I really love that. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, plant the hands, stepping back. Plank. One breath in plank. lifting up, shoulders broadening. Exhale, lower down halfway or knees on the mat, your choice. Inhale, gliding forward, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Again, let's just take 5 easy, steady breaths. Allowing that sensitive head just to sink towards the ground. Inner thighs are spinning in towards each other. And the hips or sitting bones are lifting towards the back of the room. Take one more breath. And as you inhale, bend the knees. Then exhale, hop, step, or jump forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward. Inhale, rising all the way up. Exhale, hands of prayer. Very nice. Okay, step the left foot back, right foot forward. Okay, step into warrior two. So the back foot's in about 5 degrees. Front foot's forward. The hips nice and level. Let's think about their scapula. So the shoulders are broadening. So we're kind of lifting up. Spreading through the fingers. Upper back spacious. Gaze down and align that front hand. Okay, take one breath. On the next exhale, let's take the right hand across. Take the left elbow in front of the right elbow. Again, come into Garudasana arms, eagle arms. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, coming back to warrior two. And exhale, this time interlace the hands behind the back. Inhale here. And then exhale, warrior two. One breath here. And as you exhale, just straighten that front leg, just reaching forward. Front hand goes on front of the shin, back hand to the back of the waist. And this time, just draw the chest open, reaching towards the ceiling. Draw that top shoulder back. So we're going to get a little bit of a subtle back bend. Be excited for that chest opening. Take one breath here. And as you exhale, just coming back to warrior two. Inhale here. Then exhale, just changing sides. One breath here. And as you exhale, just take the left elbow across. Interlace the hands or grabbing hold of the thumbs. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, lowering down. Inhale, come back to warrior. And exhale, interlace the hands behind the back. Inhale here. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten the front leg. And exhale, just gently folding, reaching forward. Front hand on front of the shin. Just unwinding, wrapping through the chest. And reaching up and drawing the shoulder back. Tucking in the chin. Just gazing up towards the ceiling, lifting up. Just using that front hand as a support, as a foundation to lift you up. So we plant the hand down, but we're not sinking into it. We're using it to gain energy to lift us up. One breath here. On the next exhale, let's come back to warrior. Inhale here. And on the next exhale, let's exit. Place hands on the side of the waist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale with soft knees. Just allow yourself just to fold halfway down. Inhale, lengthen through the crown. And exhale, fold. Gripping the mat on either side. So the hands on either side of the face. Just allow yourself to soften. Just allow that chest just to draw towards the ground. Inhale, let's lift through the chest. And exhale again, extend through the crown. Rising forward, and exhale again, just allow yourself just to fold. Go deeper. And on the next inhale, let's place the hand directly underneath the face, the left hand. Right hand goes to the side of the waist. Lengthen through the crown. And as you exhale, just twisting through the navel, reaching towards the ceiling. Again, draw that shoulder right back. Inhale, looking down. And exhale, just twisting through the navel. One more time. Inhale, looking down. And exhale, again, opening out towards that right hand side. Allow that back in the thigh, the left hand side, just to rotate as you twist. Inhale, looking down. Then exhale, replacing that right hand, left hand on the side of the waist. Inhale, lengthen through the crown. Then exhale, opening out towards the left hand side. Inhale, looking down. Then exhale, opening out towards the side. Inhale, looking down. And exhale, just twisting through the core, gazing towards the left hand side. Again, that shoulder's not hanging around the head. It's gazing, it's wrapping down the back, reaching towards the ceiling. So opening through that chest. Inhale, looking down. Then exhale is rising all the way up. Inhale here. Then exhale, we place the front foot by the side of the mat, so it's in line with the side of the mat. The back foot turns in at 45 degrees, and we just shift a little bit wider. And on the next inhale, it's coming all the way up. Then exhale is leaning forward, top of the knee tracking top of the ankle, and hips nice and level. We're lifting up, shoulders back. It's a subtle gesture of the back bend. So the back of the thigh is going to be spinning in, pressing down and spinning in, and just draw the tailbone down, lift through the chest. And as you lift through the chest, draw the ribs down. And on the next inhale, let's interlace the hands. And exhale, just allow yourself just to fold. As you fold, just drawing that front knee out towards the side. Taking one breath. And as you inhale, it's coming all the way up. Back to a warrior. And exhale, straighten that front leg, reaching forward. Again, that back of the thigh spinning in, the front knee working out towards the side. Hips are nice and level, just reaching forward. Just working towards straighten that front leg. Taking one breath here. As you exhale, bend that front knee. Then inhale, rising all the way up. Then exhale, shift your weight across towards that left-hand side. So the torso moving across towards the left knee. And as you shift, take that right foot, springing up through that front foot, lifting up, taking that front hand on front of the knee, left hand towards the ceiling. Option, take that front hand and front foot all the way up. Otherwise, bring the hand here. Keep that balance. As you exhale, just open that knee towards the side. Inhale, coming back. And exhale, again, pressing down to that big toe. Lifting up. As you exhale, again, just open towards that right-hand side. Inhale, come back to center. And one more time. Exhale, opening out. Lifting up. Inhale. And exhale, swapping the hands over. Looking, take that right hand towards the back of the room. And gazing down the line of that back hand. One breath here. On the next exhale, step the right foot back. Front shin vertical. Inhale, lifting all the way up. And exhale is leaning forward. And again, we're going to be working through the lower back. So I really want to kind of lengthen down through that right inner hip. And then engaging through that right glute. So engage the right buttock. Just leaning into it, tracking that top of the knee. Nice and vertical, that front shin. Lifting up, lengthening through that right hand side. And then draw the tailbone down, lift through the chest. Ribs draw down. And on the next exhale, let's take the right hand to the outside of the foot. And then left hand goes all the way up. And again, that top shoulder's going back, so we're going a subtle back bend as we lift up through that back leg, back foot down. And on the next inhale, let's lower that back knee towards the ground. Inhale, coming into prayer. Then exhale, we twist first. We're leaning towards that left-hand side, taking that front elbow, hooking on front of the knee. And as you exhale, just lifting that back leg up, or keep it down, gazing towards that left-hand side, opening. Again, top of the shoulders working back, subtly opening through the chest. Inhale, lowering down. Coming back towards the prayer. Then exhale, let's ground the hands, plank. One breath in plank. Then exhale, lower down halfway or knees on the mat. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Take one breath here. And as you inhale, bend the knees. Then exhale, step the right foot in between the hands, ground the back foot. Inhale, rising all the way up. Exhale, leaning forward. Again, just make sure that back foot sending out 45 degrees. A little bit wider stance. Again, we're lifting through the chest. Draw the shoulders back. Again, so that feeling of grounding down to that back foot, back inner thigh kind of spinning in, and then subtly, tailbone, drawing towards the ground. Subtle gesture of a back bend, lifting through the chest, then draw the front ribs down. You can raise the hands. You can roll the neck back if that feels comfortable. So we lengthen first, then we roll, lifting up. That's it, you got it. Okay, next inhale, let's opening all the way out. Then exhale, interlace the hands behind the back, and then folding forward, drawing the head first, reaching forward through the crown, then the front knee works out towards the side, moving into that space. Inhale, we're floating all the way up. And as you exhale, to straighten that front leg, reaching forward, so we're going to crease from the hips to the waist, we're lengthening through the abdomen, and then fold. If it helps, bring that back foot in, half a foot. Have the feeling of extending through the fingers, rooting down through the feet, breathing into that right hamstring. Take one more breath. As you exhale, bend that front knee. Inhale, rising all the way up. And as you exhale, shift your way across towards the right hand side. The shuttle shifts in through that top torso. And then take that left foot all the way up. Take that left hand on the outside of the foot, the knee, I'm sorry. Right hand rising towards the ceiling. Lifting up. And as you exhale, just opening towards that left hand side. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, again, opening all the way out. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, coming back. And then exhale, opening to that left-hand side. Whoops. Inhale, coming back. Exhale, changing hands in front of the knee. Reaching back with the other hand. And just gazing down the back hand. Inhale here. Then exhale, step the left foot back. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lunging forward. Again, just engage through that back glute. So really squeeze the muscles around the back. Spinning in the thigh in. Lengthening through that left-hand side. And just lifting up. Making a subtle gesture of a back bend if that feels possible. Tailbone down, chest lifts, front ribs drawn down. On the next inhale, let's lower that left hand towards the ground. And as you exhale, just open out towards that right hand side, lifting through that back leg, front hip drawing in, back heel down. Really nice. Lifting up. Feel that sense of lightness as we lift up. The hands are set of plant to support us, but the energy is rising from the ground. Okay, next inhale, let's lower that back knee towards the ground. Come back towards a prayer. And as you breathe out, twist first, lean forward, top of the elbow hooking on outside the knee, then open towards that right hand side. So other way, Gianluca. Yeah, other way. So basically, place your left elbow on the outside. That's it. That's it. And open. So draw your hands towards each other and draw that top shoulder down the back, opening. That's it. You got it. If it feels available, lifting that back leg up. Otherwise, keep it down. And see if you can draw the crown of the head towards the heart center, keeping the shoulders back. And again, a subtle gesture of a back bend. Just drawing this top shoulder open. Inhale, come back to center. Then exhale, ground the hands, plank. Inhale and plank. Exhale, lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Take one breath here. As you inhale, bend the knees. Then exhale, lower the left knee to the ground, set the right foot forward. Inhale, hips draw back, and then we rise all the way up. Then exhale, front shin vertical. We allow ourselves to tilt into it. Just draw the back knee back a little bit, and just allow that inner thigh just to engage, tailbone drawn down. Again, chest lifting, ribs drawn down. And on the next inhale, let's open through the hands, palms facing up, extending through the fingers. And exhale again. Allow that back inner thigh to spin in, engaging through that left glute. And just draw yourself open, chest widens, collarbones widen. Inhale, we open through the back, interlace the hands, and the shoulder blades working toward each other. And again, inner thigh engaged, glutes engaged. Again, lifting through the chest, front ribs drawn in. Inhale, we floating back up. Then exhale, ground the hands, down dog. Take one breath here. Then on the next inhale, let's bend the knees. Then exhale, slip the left foot in between the hands, lower the back knees to the ground. Inhale, we're rising all the way up. Again, hips drawn back and then we lift. Then exhale again. That back inner thighs engage. If you need to create more space, bring it back a little bit. So you want to feel that back inner thigh. Yeah? If you're not feeling it, step that back thigh back. If too much, bring it forward. Feel that back inner thigh engage. Draw that tailbone down. Back thigh, right hand side, sorry, right buttock, squeeze the glutes. Again, feel that lower back engage. Lifting through the chest, front ribs drawing down. Inhale, let's open, collarbones widen, extend through the fingers, create space in the upper back. And again, just allow yourself to sink into it, but not sink into the hips. I want you to spin that inner thigh in. Draw the tailbone down. We're not sinking in the hips here. The chest is lifted. A nice straight line between the front of the torso and the front of the thigh. We're just opening through that chest space, creating a nice little bend in our upper back. Inhale is extending back. Shoulder blades working towards each other. And again, that back inner thigh is engaged. It's spinning in, rotating in towards the center. Tailbone down. Squeeze the back of that right glute. You got it. So again, if you allow the neck to roll back just a little, lengthen first, then allow the neck just to roll. Feel that chest widen. Inhale, it's floating back up. Then exhale, ground the hands. Downward facing dog. Now from downward facing dog, take a breath. And as you inhale, just roll forward. And this is where we're going to experiment a little. Take the right foot, rest it, take the back foot and place it behind the left. So your back foot, your left foot is on the side, the right foot is on the ball of the foot. Spin your shoulder in, so the elbow is drawn in towards the center. Yeah, can you see that? So the elbow is going in, so the sides of the elbow are facing the top corner of the right mat, so the right-hand corner of the mat. So we have external rotation to the shoulders. We lift up, and then we open. We're pressing up, not sinking down, lifting up. Taking that top hand over. So we have internal rotation to that top shoulder. We lift up, opening through the chest. Can you see me? If it feels available, that's a big pose. Now next exhale, coming down. Come on, Suzanne, you come and do it. Take a breath. On the next inhale again, let's coil over. Take that left foot around, so that on the tops of the ball of the foot, just in front of that right foot. Line the side of that right foot. Take that right shoulder in, so we externally rotate it. The elbow goes in towards the center, so it's facing the left-hand corner of the mat. We lift up, pressing away through that hand. Top hand comes up and over. Chest opens, shoulders drawn, top shoulder drawn back, opening through that chest. On the next inhale, it's lowering down. Then exhale, it's coming down towards child's pose. Rest. Big pose, that one. Okay, the next inhale, let's come up. Then exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath. And as you exhale, just place the right knee just below the right hand. Extending back through that left foot. Now bend your left knee. Yeah? Take your left hand. If you want to work on the inside of the shoulder, take on the inside of the foot. If you want to go on the outside, just go on the outside. Then lifting up. And as you exhale, just draw that tailbone down. Again, lifting through the chest. And as you exhale, coming back, downward facing dog. Take one breath here. Then exhale, place the left knee just below the left foot. Okay. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale, take the right hand, place it either on the outside of the foot or on the inside. If you want to go inside, it's more deeper in the shoulder. So internally rotating the shoulder. Lifting up. And exhale, open through the chest. Pressing away through that front hand. Inhale, come back. Then exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath. As you inhale, it's coming down onto your knees. Okay, so tops of the buttocks resting on the feet. And from here, coming up, and as you exhale, just place the right foot out towards the front side of the mat. At the top of the knee, tracking top of the ankle. Step back the left knee just a little, so you feel that left inner thigh engaged. Take the right hand all the way up, left hand on the inside hip crease. Lifting up, and as you exhale, just shift across to the left-hand side. Keep that left hip level. So using that left hand, don't collapse into that hip. Keep that hand there, nice and level. Lengthen through that right-hand side. Can you see the difference if we've got the hand right in the hip crease? I'm not collapsing into it. I'm not tilting the pelvis. I'm just keeping it nice and level. I lean into it. Nice chin licker. Reaching forward, palm facing down. Open through that top shoulder. Tucking the chin in. Inhale, come back. Exhale, changing foot. So we work through the left-hand side, plus we work through the right hip flexor. So left hip flexor. Really nice stretch for the shoulders, side, and also the actual side of the waist. So from here, top of the knee, tracking top of the ankle. Step the right foot back a little. I want you to feel as though the right thigh is engaged. Yeah? Not hurting, but just engaged. Take the right hand into the right hip flexor. Really grip the hips, yeah? So just the top of the hips, really gripping the hips. Lifting up. And as you exhale, just leaning into it, and then lean to the right-hand side. Not collapsing in. We're lifting up, leaning down, tailbone down, and then opening to that right-hand side. So we're working through that right-hand side. We're lengthening to the left. And on the next inhale, let's come up. And exhale, bring that foot in. All right. Good. How are you feeling? Yeah, good? Excellent. You want to be my guinea pig, man? All right, let's place the knees, the buttocks on the back of the heels. Okay, so we're going to go into camel pose, but from reverse. So this time, placing your feet, placing your hands on the outside of the feet. Yeah, okay. And so the tops of the thumb is resting on the tops of the ankles, yeah? This requires quite a bit of strength. So we're going to do camel in reverse. We normally do camel from a standing position. So as you inhale, pressing to the tops of the thumbs, lifting up, and then gently rolling back, shoulders drawn in. On the next exhale, coming back. It's hard, isn't it? Whew. Tough on the inner thigh, but good work, right? You sleep well tonight, I'd say that. All right, let's do it. One more time. So, tops of the thumbs on tops of the ankles. As we inhale, this lifting up, lift through the chest, lift in the thighs. The inner thighs spin in towards each other. Shoulders drawn in. Allow the neck to roll just where you want to take it. And on the next inhale, let's lower down. Oh, all right. All right, I think we've reached almost our peak. So let's just take a moment here. To allow the energy just to settle. Take one more breath. And as you exhale, let's come back into child's. Again, knees inside edges of the mat. Allow the sitting bones just to rest on the heel. Okay. Take one breath. As you inhale, it's coming all the way up. We're going to go to our second last back bend before we start winding things down. So, we're going to go into a pose called Dhanurasana, or the bow pose. You would have done this with me before, I'm sure, at least one session. So, you've got two options here. Draw your knees in towards your buttocks. Placing the hands on either on the inside of the ankle, or if you want to go deeper into the shoulders, yeah, so we're going to internally rotating the shoulders. You can draw your hands on the inside of the ankles. Okay. On the next inhale, just lifting through the chest, pressing away through the ankles, drawing the thighs, drawing the soles of the feet forward. Shoulder blades work towards each other. And on the next exhale, coming down. So that one more time. So you draw the inner thighs in towards each other. Pelvis glued into the ground. Yeah? Create space. And as you inhale, chest lifts, shoulders widen, shoulder blades work towards each other, ankles pressing away, soles of the feet towards the front of the mat. Keep the neck long. And on next exhale, it's coming back. Very nice. Just take a moment here. And on the next inhale, let's come up. Then exhale. Just make your way down to a nice neutral position. Just kind of Dandasana pose. And then we'll go to our final back bend before we start winding things down. So placing the hands on either sides of the waist or behind the buttocks. Lift through the chest. And as you exhale, just lower the chin in. Draw the shoulders back. Okay, on next inhale, release. And then exhale, let's make our way down towards the back. You've got three options here. Actually, for you, probably it's two, and probably for me, it should be two. And I'll probably do the second one only. But first option, I don't know if we've ever done this together, but you've got two options. You can go to bridge, or if you want, you can go to wheel, which is Urdhva Dhanurasana. So the idea is that actually we go to upward facing bow. It's the same pose as we did before, but lying on our backs. So if you want to go into bridge, by all means, you know how to get into bridge. If you want to go into upward facing bow, have your hands by the sides of your ears. Elbows drawn in. Have your feet about hip distance apart. And shuffle your feet forward just a few inches. And then as you inhale, it's lifting through the chest. So you can almost go into bridge position. And then lifting up all the way up. Draw the elbows in. Inner thighs engaged. Lifting up. Option, take that foot up. And on the next exhale, lowering down. That's a really energizing pose, that one. I don't do it every day, I need to do it more. So good for opening the back. So one more time. So either go to bridge pose or bow pose, whatever you like. So again, if you're going to go bow pose, hands by the sides of the ears. Draw your elbows in so they're almost over the hands. Feet hip distance apart. Shuffle your feet forward. So roughly speaking, hips, so knees should be over ankles. And as you inhale, just lifting through the chest, almost go to bridge position, and then lifting up. And then exhale, lowering down. Just draw your knees in towards your chest. Just rock from side to side. Just allow everything to settle. Okay, next inhale, let's come up. And let's just start, actually, let's do a gentle twist. So shift your hips across towards the right-hand side. Take the left hand on top of the knees. Draw your knees in towards the chest and then roll towards the left-hand side. So that right hand is at 45 degrees. The right shoulder's working towards the ground. The left hand's going up towards the sun. Engage in the inner thighs, flexing the feet, lifting that top hip over. And on the next inhale, let's come back. Then exhale, other side. So just shift your hips across towards the left-hand side. Flexing the feet, roll towards the right-hand side. And next inhale, let's release. Next side, come back to all fours, lying on your back, so feet about hip distance apart. Take the left foot, place it on top of the right knee. Take the hands underneath the thigh or in front of that left knee. Inhale here, and exhale, just allow that left knee just to work towards the chest, pressing away with that right elbow. Again, use the breath, so allow space to come into the chest. And as you exhale, just draw that left knee in towards the chest. Pressing away with the right elbow. Inhale, come back. And exhale, place the left foot on top of that right knee. Place the hands underneath the right thigh or in front of that right knee. Flexing that left foot, take a deep inhalation. And as you exhale, just draw that right knee towards the chest, pressing away with that left elbow. Okay, next inhale, let's release. Then exhale, just making our way up towards the ground. We're just going to cross the legs over, lift through the chest, and exhale, just allow our hips just to fold forward. Okay, next inhale, lift up. Then exhale, just changing sides, so just crossing the legs over. Lift through the chest, sitting bones rising. Then exhale again, just allow that pelvis to tilt forward. Okay, next inhale, let's lift up. And exhale, coming back. Just relax. Just draw your arm in, palms facing up. Feet blocked that way. Just allow the whole body to relax. Okay. Just bring your attention back to your body. Becoming aware of your breath in your body. And just let everything go. And in your own time, just draw your knees in towards your chest and roll to the right hand side if that feels comfortable. And come to a seated upright position. We'll just do a quick breathing exercise, pranayama, before we start ending the session and a short meditation. Let's do our alternate nostril breathing, which is a nice way of working with the spine. So with our alternate nostril breathing, we take our hand up, our right hand up, takes the ring and the thumb and the index and middle finger are resting on the soft piece of skin, just in the palm of the hand below the thumb. So the middle and index finger are resting on the soft piece of skin, just in the palm, just below the thumb. Place the ring finger over the left nostril. We're lifting through the chest. And just breathe in through that right nostril. So just placing that ring finger just on that soft cartilage, just on the left nostril. Keep the spine nice and upright, breathing in. Pause. Close the right nostril with the right thumb. Open through the left ring finger. And then exhale through the left nostril. Breathing in. Left nostril. Pause. Close left nostril with the ring finger. Open with the right thumb. Breathing out through the right nostril. And just tuck the chin slightly. Jalandhara Bandha. Inhale through that right nostril. Pause. Then exhale, breathing out through that left nostril. Breathing in. Pause, close that left nostril. And then breathing out. Now next time you breathe in, see if you can double the length of your exhalation. So as you breathe in, and as you breathe out, see if you can consciously control the size of the exhalation. Breathing in. Pause, close that left nostril, and then breathing out. One more time, breathing in. Pause, and then breathing out through the left nostril. And just release the hands. Nice seated upright position. And just bring your awareness to the base of the spine. Just allow the mind just to settle at the base on the pelvis. And as you breathe in, just allow the breath to travel up through the spine to the crown of the head. As you pause, just allow the mind just to settle. As you exhale again, just allow the breath just to draw down through the crown, through the back of the neck, down the spine, and pause. Inhale from the sitting bones, allow the spine, allow the breath just to draw up through the chest, through the neck, through the crown. And as you breathe out, just allow this breath just to return along the spine. Just in your own rhythm, just working with the breath. So every time you breathe in, just drawing the energy up through the spine. And as you breathe out, this energy returns down the spine. It's almost like a wave of the energy riding the spine. And just relax the technique and let everything be. Open the eye, hands to heart. Namaste.